Hi, hi, and welcome back to the weather and climate unit. So today we're going to work on the types of air masses that Miss Katz gave us. Um, I'm not sure if this is going to be the same for next year. I'm not sure about that, but I do know that we need to work on air masses and fronts because we did the review today, and it was good for me, but it was not good for other people. So, what is an air mass? Anybody? Anybody know what an air mass is? I thought I heard it. An air mass is a body of air. That's basically all it is. It's a body of air that has a similar temperature, humidity measured in semicolons. And make sure you have your air mass sheet out with me because that's what I'm going over. Measure out the amount of water vapor in the air and the air pressure at any given height. So that is basically the full definition of an air mass. But the characteristics of an air mass depend on temperature and moisture of the content in the air, which the air mass forms. So that's what the air mass forms. So you have to remember when you're talking about different types of air masses. Remember the stem bar. You probably haven't done it yet, but you'll probably do it in a few weeks or so. Mar means sea. So you just have to remember that when talking about the maritime moisture content. So just remember that because I'll come to that in a minute. So just remember that. The temperatures. There's two types of temperatures. I'm just talking about the air masses in the United States. See your little picture. So your temperatures. Tropical or warm air masses that form in the tropics near the equator. They usually have low air. So if you're looking at the little thing, the bottom by the Gulf of Mexico and everything, that is going to be your your tropical. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, and then, so that's your bottom row. The reds are your tropical, and the blues are going to be your polar. Moving on to polar. Polar are cold air masses that form 90 of 50 degrees north latitude and south of 50 degrees south latitude. They have high pressure. So your polars were your other ones by the North Pole, and by Canada and all those cold places, and New Zealand and all of those places up top. So those are going to be your polar temperatures. Okay, so those are the very big two. I think there's more, but I don't know. There could be, because in science there's always more of one thing. Okay, so next, your moisture content. The first one is maritime. Maritime is air masses that form over oceans. Water evaporates from the ocean, so the air becomes very humid. Your maritime is going to be in the water. See, so this is a maritime. That's a maritime. That's maritime, and that's maritime because the little circle thing is in the water. See, Miss Katz is going to say the color in all of your water, because all of the blue is all of your water, and all of the dark gray spots are going to be your land. So just remember, this is maritime, this is maritime, this is maritime, and that's maritime, because they're all four in the outside on the blue. So that is going to be your maritime. And then your continental is air masses that form over land that has a less exposure to large amounts of moisture from bodies of water. Therefore, these air masses are dry. So, we're in Georgia. We have a little bit of maritime by Savannah, but in your Colorado area, in the very center of the state, we're not going to have maritime. We're only going to have continental. Your continental air masses are on the land, your maritime are at sea. See, like the thing is, by Washington State. That will probably be a maritime because it's on the Gulf. The Gulf. So it will be at the water. I'll be right back. I have to go get something. So, just make sure you look at this. So just like study it and make sure you just read over my notes. So like just look it up. Just look at it. Okay. Just look at your notes and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get a United States thing so I can show you like what it's gonna be. So I'll be right back. Just keep looking at your notes, okay? Bye for now.